Listify and its features and functions, and how we can import, bulk import, tasks and export them as well. So I'll walk through the whole app here. I'm just going to launch it up here. And by the way, this was written in Python, and framework was Tkinter and custom Tkinter. So we built a GUI here. So the basic functions here is just, you have at work, you have daily tasks or whatever, and you want to set reminders for those tasks. So let's just say I have a task that's, task whatever, coffee for example, and let's say the project is project X. We're going to select a date, which is today's date, because I do want to show you the reminder function. You get two reminder functions. So if your task is approaching within 15 minutes of due time, it will show you a reminder, and whenever your task is actually due, it will show you a reminder as well that's overdue. So let's go ahead and you can manually type or whatever you prefer. So let's go with 19. Let's do 1940. This is 1 minute off. Just want to show you the feature. We'll just go 41 actually, and you can basically set it to medium, low, high. It really kind of depends. So we'll just go and go medium here, and just straight away we can just add the task. You will get a pop-up saying task added and reminder created successfully. In order to receive reminders for task coffee, do not close Listify. So yeah, don't close the application, otherwise you won't get reminders. Just run it in the background. There you go. So you get the first reminder, which is task is due in 15 minutes, deadline is approaching. So we have about 25 seconds left, and when it hits 0 seconds, you will get another a notification, a reminder. So you can pretty much not close it, but run in the background, and we should get a reminder in a few seconds. So it's going to be in a couple of seconds. Not too long. There you go. So it says task coffee deadline has reached and is overdue. So if we go back to the application here, it will give you that it is overdue. So you can really edit this task as well. For example, add the name, project, obviously the deadline, and whatever. So we can just kind of enter this, and we'll just add that task, and you can delete that previous task. So if you want to bulk delete, or just select all of them and just go ahead and delete tasks. So that's one of the basic features here. So the other thing is that what if you have multiple tasks that you want to import? So the best way I'd go about it is you obviously need to use Listify's template. Go ahead on Excel and just create a header, task, project, deadline, priority. You don't need task due in, and I'll explain that a bit later as to why you don't need that. So let's just say we don't want to do that. We just want to go quick. You can add tasks, whatever, do what you guys want, but I'll just do a blank export to Excel. I'm going to go blank template 2. Save that on my desktop. Okay, cool. So once we launch desktop here, we can get I saved this one from yesterday, so let's just kind of search it off from here. There we go, blank template 2. We don't need this anymore. So there you go. So you got your task, project, deadline, and priority. I'll kind of zoom that in for you guys. Yeah, so that's all the headers that you need. You can add all your tasks, projects, deadline, priority. So I've already kind of got that here. I've already built one myself, so it should be here actually. Okay, cool. So for example, right, you can let's just kind of do so for example, you can add any of your tasks, whatever. But the good thing about here is that you can actually put on any format, right? So let's say you want to put in this format. It really doesn't matter. You can go 11th Feb 2023, right? Or 9 p.m. The thing is that a date parser is used, so it can pretty much ring any string format. and really you know, convert that into its own appropriate readable format. So you can really go ahead and, let's say I want to add another task, right? And let's go with this project. Doesn't really matter. Let's go. And let's just say I want this to be due in, I don't know, let's just say, let's do, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. Let's start with, you know, the year first, for example, and then we're going to go Feb, or we can go, yeah, August, for example. I don't know, let's just 19, and you know, you can go ahead and do like, I don't know, 7:45. Now the thing is that as long as you have these three variables, right, you need to have the year, you need to have the month, date, and the time. So when you have all of that, then you're good to go. It doesn't matter how you rearrange it, how you want to write it. You can even use it as short form, right? August. Let's try that actually. The thing here is that if you don't put in a 24-hour format, so if you put like 7:45, the program will assume that's 7:45 a.m., right? So you make sure you want to just put, you know, whatever, or you can just do 7:45, leave it like that if you mean 7:45 a.m. But we mean 7:45 p.m. So I want to keep this as high priority. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. All right, let's kind of launch. So the way we do it is, in order to import tasks, we go ahead and load the tasks. So we'll go here and let's just have a look. It says, okay, it's reached overdue, and there you go. So we have this one here, right? That's the one the new task that we imported. So 2024 August 19, 7:45, hi, and it calculates. So the reason that you don't actually need the task due in column is because whenever you import a task, as long as you have the deadline, what the program will do is automatically, whatever today's date is, so whatever your deadline is, actually, it will minus that from right now at that very moment that you know, at this, like now. So that's kind of how you can import tasks. Another feature is that you can go ahead and find any, like, for example, if you want to find any, you can do it by task, project, deadline, priority, task. It really doesn't matter. So for example, if I want to go, you know what, I'm going to go harbor, right? There you go, project harbor bridge. So for example, you just go something that's not in the list, right? You go games. It's going to give you a pop-up that games is not found, for example, right? And the other thing is that you can search, for example, okay, you want to see your overdue tasks. There you go. It will give you the overdue tasks. So that's basically pretty much all the features. It's a very simple reminder, simple to-do list reminder, task reminder for your daily work. So for example, you've got a couple of tasks to set reminders, and the system itself will give you, the program itself will give you notifications as long as it's running in the background. So I can go ahead and just delete those tasks. And yeah, so that's pretty much all the features. If you were to click this button here, you would, you know, launch in this video. But I'm just trying to think. So we've done tasks, projects. I've shown you how, you know, deadlines, priority, add tasks, edit tasks, delete, export. Am I missing anything? No. So that's pretty much all covered. If you guys do have any questions, just comment down below. And if you guys do like the app, do go ahead and leave us a good rating. Also, so we might upload this to GitHub. It'll be in the comment section below if it is uploaded to GitHub, and we might upload it to, you know, the Windows equivalent of Mac Store, which is, I don't know, is it Windows Store, Microsoft Store, whatever it is. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much.